Hello, everybody. Welcome to Bin's Balance mod, called the Unofficial Obelisk patch. There's a lot of really cool changes in here. There's some new characters that we have access to. We have a lot of balance changes, especially for a lot of the speed items, so I'm excited to try those out. It's one of the reasons I'm doing the speed team. This isn't a replacement for the speed item challenge run I was trying to do. This is more just because I wanted to have some fun trying out the balance mod. Though we are going to make it a little bit of a light challenge in only playing cards that deal damage if they relate to speed. Otherwise, we could play all the other like support cards that we have. That's going to be it. Our new character, Binks, has some pretty cool level up traits. We have, at the start of your turn, gain 1 sharp as their starting thing. Then we have Midas Touch. When you play a skill, gain some gold and apply 1 crack to all monsters. Last 1 turn. Seems pretty good. I mean, gaining gold is neat. If you could do that multiple times in a fight, that seems like it'll be really good. So I'm planning to make Binks very much a support character if we can. We have Fleet Feet. Fast on all heroes, can stack and cannot be dispelled unless specified. Hello, Lucky. This is going to be the way that we deal damage in the late game. One of the problems I have always had with Nenu Kill and like the speed build is Rocket Boots makes them lose fast at the start of turn, so you can't buff up Nenu Kill's speed with all the other characters and then have him deal like a bunch of damage based off of that. This level up trait should allow us to get around that, so then we can ditch that armor on Nenu as well. So that'll be a lot of fun. We have Skillful, which I don't actually think will be that good. I kind of wish there was a version of this Skillful that would give fast to and powerful to all heroes. I think that would be really, really fitting for this character, especially as a tier 4 enchantment, or a level 4 enchantment, because Hail Bullets looks amazing here, where you deal damage to all monsters, apply bleed, and gain sharp for 4 ranged attacks. Like, that's really good. Whereas this is very okay. Wilbur has this as their level 2 enchantment, and it's okay there too. And I get the idea of like helping support yourself, but this feels like the right path would be more the support thing. I thought it was official. No, it's unofficial. I think that's the label on the stream, right? It's labeled as unofficial, I hope. Yeah, unofficial. Speed equals damage, unofficial balance patch mod. So sorry for any confusion. But yeah, let me double check and make sure I have this going. But yeah, this is gonna be an exploration of all the stuff that is in the mod. I have all the mods in the description below if anyone wants to download them after seeing them or just has any interest in general. That'll be great. Let me post this in the right channel and then we'll get started. Ooh. Alrighty. There we go. Should be good. Well, it should be good. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go into town. We're just gonna be trying things out. Like I said, this is a bit of a challenge. We're still playing on Madness 18, so I may genuinely end up losing. But War Drum is amazing, right? When you play a song spell, gain an energy. Okay, yeah, they've redone a whole bunch of items, so I'm gonna be reading a lot of these. And we have Goblin Amulet inside a shop. That's very interesting. This is normally not available. The same with Necromancer's Robe, which seems like it changed. Wait, why is the purple one worse? Every 2 turns versus every turn. Wow. Okay, yeah. we're gonna be reading a lot on this mod. This should be fun. As for perks, everybody has fast perks. I'll go over them again briefly. This also includes a whole bunch of perk changes, so you'll see a whole bunch of things here that I'm not going to go into detail on. Otherwise, we would be here for a couple hours. But in any case, I am running more charges applied on Andrin, I think this will actually be pretty strong. There is the slashing resistance one as well, which I would like to run, but it's kind of hard to fit on the team. I think I was going to run... Wait, I was going to run something else. Oh, we can't run the experience one anymore. Ooh, that's a little bit of a whoopsie daisies. But we were going to go for the block. Where was I taking the block from? Oh, right, from the energy. And then we were going a little bit of fortify. So we have some block play on Andrin. I think that'll be nice early on here. As our defensive tank, who also hopefully will have a good amount of evade. We have a new fast damage item, which has chain 4. Chain normally not too good, but the fact that it could potentially have some high base damage based on our fast, and the fact that it chains a lot might be decent. I'm not going to call it good yet. Probably want to upgrade it to not purge our fast, most likely. Though it won't matter that much, honestly, in the grand scheme of things. It'll be interesting. We'll see if this ends up being decent. No idea, honestly, if it will. So we'll find out together here. I might just... Okay, I think I want War Drum. War Drum on Andrin seems very good. We're gonna get a speed ring on him a little bit later too. 22 speed should be fine for the first act. We're gonna be going towards the Dryad, picking up the fast ring so that Andrin can be super fast for all of eternity. And yeah, we're gonna be playing some song spells. Would I rather have it on Sigrun though? I mean, Andrin needs energy, but so does Sigrun. Oh, Nenu doesn't have powerful perks, does he? Or bless perks. I mean, we aren't doing bless, so that's probably fine. We don't need thorns. Let's fix this up a little bit. Powerful on this hero. I don't know how much powerful I'm actually gonna end up having. Let's do this change. And then we need a little bit more energy, because we also apply Fury to ourselves, so we should probably do that. For all heroes within turn, spread 70% of Fury to adjacent heroes. Fury on heroes loses all charges at end of turn. Interesting. But it kind of keeps it going on the other heroes in a way. Very interesting. Okay. I'll think about that later. when my brain can compute all the stuff we're running into here. I need 2 more perks from somewhere, and I can't just take them from gold and shards, unfortunately, now, because I've messed this up. Are we going to go to round 2 often? Fairly often. Who's going to have the most energy? It's probably Nenu, but we're not going to have that much energy. Sigrun's like the only one who can provide energize, so it's not like that great. Hello, Bin. Welcome. I am discovering things. And I'm also discovering that I set this up wrong for myself slightly, but that's okay, that's okay. I needed to have one of these perks different. Anyways, this mod has me very excited. We'll go Fury, increases damage by a lot. Yeah, that seems fine. I got rid of a slashing. Where would this go even? A 1 point in a random spot. I guess we could have it here. Sure. Yeah. Well, whatever. I'm doing scaling based off my speed. I don't need raw damage. That's silly. Okay. Yeah, I noticed that like a lot of items got removed from being locked in a specific place, like Goblin Amulet and Necromancer Robe, which is pretty cool. I noticed Necromancer Robe also, I mean, one, the all resistances minus 0% is weird, but also every 2 turns on the purple versus every 1 turn, or every turn on the Necromancer Robe regular is probably not intended, I'm assuming. But anyways, those are the only things I've noticed so far. I'm not gonna like I'm not really testing. I'm not gonna go deep, but I guess I'll call out things if I see them, if you find that okay. I could also not call them out if you're already like aware of most of these. I don't want to burden you further. Says GA. This is not quite the speed challenge you had in mind. I figured that. I figured that'd be the case. Yeah, okay. I know that we're gonna want to do some divinations. Let's get them done. Unlocked a new card. Guarded Shot. What the heck is this? This looks decent, potentially. Wait, it costs 3? I thought it cost 2. That looks hard to play. But defensively, it's interesting. Purple Trace on Nanu is a little bit of a slap in the face, honestly. That's like... That's not... Any other character would be happy with that. I will take a Detection, though. Detection's gonna be good. We have Ice Lance. I do have Chill perks on our Fury here. It's possible this will be good. And then Trace on our Binks maybe is good, maybe not. These are the cards we can't play for the damage. Guard Shot is defense for Nenu's level 3. Nenu's level 3. Yes, that is true. That's true. That makes more sense. Yeah, I mean, I figure, honestly, I'm not trying to judge things too hard. Like, I don't know all the different combinations now. Like, all my preconceptions can be thrown out the window on, like, what is good and what is bad, because, like, all the interactions that you can have with perks and new balance items and newly balanced cards, I don't think I have a good concept of what is actually good. I'm going to have to fight my biases a lot on this playthrough. Detection's a common. That's so much better. Okay, that's exciting. Fast Divination. And Mounted Cannon, right? Yeah. Okay, well, you know, purple speed attack here. Is this any good at all? Ruptured applies slow, applies bleeding, equal to the difference between you and the target's speed. Applies 6 bleeding. I don't know. I don't know if it's good. I'm gonna try it out though. Target's poison. Whoa, poisonous shot is like interesting. It could be a 1-cost ranged attacks that targets. That's actually okay. Sorry, getting distracted by things that aren't even what I'm here for. Ice Shot. That's right. Ice Shot was like one of the things that we were previously using on the other run. I don't know. Maybe it's the right way to go. Okay. Apparently Spark plus Burn is a ton of fun, though. Yeah, there are a lot of things that look like it'll be a ton of fun. I'm super excited. This is going to be a slower run, most likely, as well. My apologies to anyone looking for something fast, but there's a lot of learning to do. I gotta relearn all the things. We're taking Shock Nova. That's one of the cards that I really wanted. I don't know if I want to try to do Song of Quickness. It's a little bit difficult. I do want it. I like that it's been cheapened. Removing slow is cool. Granting the stanza to all heroes, I think, is pretty interesting. Speedrun is slow run. Hello, Caven. How's it going? Yeah, there's like Shackles perks that we ended up picking up too. I think that'll be fun. Ooh, we unlocked another card. And it is Concealed Shot. Gain Whoa, what the heck? Gain Stealth. You have an attack that gets Stealth? Hey, GA, is this OP? Is Concealed Shot OP? Just based on your initial impressions? I know you've like seen some of the balance stuff and like looked at this stuff before. But this initially strikes me as really good. I don't know where it falls on our tier list, but like I haven't played with it yet and it seems good. Okay, we also have the Chant of Initiative upgrade. I do want more of these for later. I don't know how good it'll be yet, but we'll see. You need to overcharge to get the fast though? Yeah, that's the other thing. You have to get the fast. Just lost a run to a Scarab. But other than that, pretty good. How about you? I am doing great. I've been excitedly reading through a bunch of the patch notes and a bunch of the cards and items, and I have barely scraped the surface. Oh, Dual Strike gives you stealth now too. So yeah, I'm trying out an archetype, but I don't know. I don't know where I'll be going after this. Like I don't know if I'm gonna want to ever like leave this mod because this mod's very exciting. I do like to play on like what most people watching are playing, just so that they like have a sense of what we're like. They can potentially follow along or copy builds or do whatever. But this is really exciting for me. We do want a Chant of Initiative, another Purple Rupture. Maybe that's something I want. Aim Shot scales off of Mark and can apply Mark? Whoa, wait, Andrin has another way to apply Mark outside of Slice? Wait, hold up. Is Slice just worse now? Huh. Okay. Wait, I gotta look at Andrin's deck. Aim Shot versus Slice. Yeah, front monster, slashing versus slightly less damage. I think Aimed Shot is going to be the better way than Slice now? Wait, do I go... Is this a Andrin run where you level up the ranged mastery instead? Reduce the cost of ranged attack cards in your hand by 1 until they are discarded. Maybe not. Maybe we still want the refund because we draw a lot in Andrin's when he's the opener. Yeah, maybe we still want the slices for the mark. That's very, very interesting. Okay. What is this? Those aren't what in the world is going on. What kind of sorcery is that Bin Bin would call cooking? Yeah, this looks really cool. What is Binks about? Binks is about speed, so that's part of why he's on the team. And we're going all scouts and also like most of the fastest heroes. This is like some of the fastest you can be in the game. This seems really good. They should all be in roughly speed order too. So I made Sigrun at 18 base speed. So she's going to be at the same base speed as Binks and Nenu, but she of course starts with fast due to her item, though we might honestly be able to get rid of that pretty fast because we could just give a Song of Celerity to Andrin. And we don't have to worry about speed after that, though we also probably want to play Chant of Initiative. We want to do more Chant of Initiatives once we can stack fast. We'll be able to stack fast because of Fleetfoot here. Fast on heroes can stack and cannot be dispelled unless specified, +1 fast charges. So this is the main reason I need Binks. He's got some skillful stuff as well, and then Smooth Operator at the start of your turn, discover 5 random skills from any class and choose 1 to add to your hand, cost 0. That seems really, really fun. I really like the end like stuff for Binks here. The only thing I was slightly complaining about was that skillful seems like it should, like, I know this is like the copy of like Wilbur's card, but it'd be cool if this was like a skillful that applied to your whole team for a level 4 enchantment. Giving powerful and fast to your whole team for like the next 4 or let's say 3 skills or whatever you want. That would be a really awesome buff to skillful and fits very in line with him being a support like fast guy. That's my 2 cents on the character. Otherwise, everything else at first glance looks awesome. Like, looks like it'll be very strong. Like, Hail of Bullets just seems like really, really strong for the offensive side versus the support side being kind of weak because it just hits himself. Look up a card called Questionable Aim. Okay. I also I did peek outside at the shop, and I found that some of the items have been rebalanced to be much better. Okay, Questionable Aim. 3 costs, random monster, applies 2 mark, target sides, and repeat twice. Interesting. So you can get mark on 1 monster and then deal damage to the other monsters and repeat that multiple times. That's pretty funny. Smooth Operator is my new favorite thing ever. Yeah. Yeah. Smooth Operator seems like a ton of fun. That's a very, very cool level 5. We have War Drum being rebalanced here too. When you play a song spell, gain an energy and gain powerful. Like, this is awesome. Like, I like have a hard time not picturing this on Andrin right now because Andrin needs energy in the early game. Like, this will, like, we're playing a song spell guaranteed. So Yeah, War Drum just seems like it has to go on Andrin. Before we buy anything more, I also like there were so many perks I probably skipped over that I should be running. Before I buy anything more, I think I'm gonna buy Mimi on Andrin. And later we'll buy like slow stuff on Sigrun. But for now, we'll also buy War Drum on Andrin. Is that the right price? We also have prices reduced by 5% thanks to Gun here. just Gun from Binks. 5% discount on Magic Forge, altars, and item shops. I'm assuming this is because we intimidate the shop owners so much with the gun that Binks has that they're just like, you know, you can have this for slightly less. You know, that's my lore now. War Drum Andrin. It's just like I gotta do that. New pets too. There's the pets. Yeah, the pets aren't like very new. If you've seen them before, there's Lizzie, who when you cast every turn, cast card Camouflage, get stealth at the start of turn, which is pretty cool. And then you can get the upgraded version of Camouflage cast at the start of every turn, which is neat. And then I don't. Oh yeah, Wee Tyrant. Which casts the taunt card and get yourself mitigate, which is also pretty cool. So this is the what's it called, guys? Pet. The thorn bear, the tyrant. Yes, the tyrant. But a minute, I found a bug. Lizzie isn't called Lizzie. Yep, that's exactly the reason. That's really good. Okay. Now, how much money I want to spend here is difficult to say. I should probably get a few more cards. I feel like I could do a little bit better here. Though we've got some decent cards, I just also am excited to look at new cards. Like, look at this. Captivating Voice now applies Shackle. Feint is... Wait, Purple Feint is good? It's a free block Energize? But costs 1. I guess that's like, it's much better for like a Nenu kill, like defense run. Huh. Yeah. That's decent. Curse of Exhaustion might be a decent pickup for our girl here. This actually might be a nice slow, potentially, depending. Hard to say. Icy Veins, maybe we need that, to be honest. I'll pick it up. I'm afraid. This is interesting. I don't remember them making that Feint card. Well, it's in here, somehow. It does look like something you would make. Yeah, that's interesting. Like, I guess because it costs an energy, is that important for Nenu kills, like, passive? Is that... No? This... Oh yeah, play a defense card that costs energy. Ah. Yep, that's exactly what that's for. Okay, cool. I was curious because like versus the 0 cost, but of course you don't have to discard a card either. Well, going kind of block tanky Andrin, like this is part of the plan. Captivating Voice. I mean, just having a Shackle is pretty good though. It's not really like the most damaging necessarily. I don't know. I am unsure of what to do. You know what? I'm actually thinking that with how much we're going to be able to apply Stanza to all heroes, that on my perks, I actually might want the can't gain Stanza 3, so we don't have to deal with like minus draw. On the first turn, this hero gains Stanza 1. Oh, that's so beautiful. This hero has Stanza 2 for the first turn. This hero cannot gain Stanza 1 or Stanza 3. Wait, what? What is this card? Wait, sorry. Bin, this is so much better. Wait, this is just everything I want in like one card, right? Unless Stanza works differently now and where you can't play Stanza 1 cards while you have Stanza 2 or something like that. But this is insane. Hold up. That's that's like I mean, I hesitate to use the word broken, but isn't that broken? It makes getting back to stanza really hard, but yes, it's really good if you want to do things on turn 1. Oh, wait, okay. Here's all stanza. I see. Ah, that's still really good. And then you can't gain stanza 3, so you never go through the negative of like having a minus inspire, right? So that's different from this hero can't gain stanza 3. I thought when you couldn't gain stanza 3, you just never lost stanza 2. Like you just stayed at stanza 2 permanently. So I'm assuming that this works differently. I'll hold off on it for now. That seems really good though. No, you go to stanza 0. Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit different. Still is pretty good. Okay, we'll buy some more cards here. Let's take a look. Let's look at all the fun. We do have a sprint. I actually don't really want sprint to be in my opening hand. I could take a rupture. That's kind of like a speed related card. Equals difference between you and the target by a little bit here. We can change that over to be target monster. I mean, maybe. Guarded shot, right. Okay. These cards all have me thinking, which is a great sign. Sawtooth Knife has scaling with bleed now. Is bleed build viable? Is everything viable? There's a lot of good stuff here. There's too much good stuff. It's too difficult to understand what I should do now. Everything is viable is the goal. Yeah, that's what it feels like. I noticed that there were like the block and shield max charges increase, which is also like I'm like, can block scaling builds work? Like I'm tempted. I'm gonna be doing that for the singularity run I'm doing next. All right, we want blitz. I'm gonna try making the decks now, and if we end up being inefficient here, that's fine. Let me put down a save in case I need to like do this. Did you look up the hedgehog? No, I have not looked up the hedgehog. What is this hedgehog you speak of? Is that an item? The hedgehog. Probably spelling it wrong. Oh yeah, I spelled it wrong. Hedge. The hedge. What the heck is this? Speed -4. Okay, speed -4. Regeneration -1. +1 thorns. Thorns on heroes have a +50 maximum charges, and then when you block, gain 2 thorns twice. So thorns charges. So this is gain 8 thorns when you block. Resistance is 25% minus an energy regen is kind of crazy, but this might be decent depending on where you can go too. You could get a corrupted armor now. If there's somewhere you could guarantee find this, like if Urson is just carrying this and their item stash, that'd be interesting. Yeah, okay, that's crazy. There's a lot of items. There's so many things. I'm going to be playing this inefficiently, guaranteed. We do want sharp cards. Sharp is going to be part of how we're scaling here. Hunter's Mark. Wait, you're due to marks too? Should I be doing that? I don't know. You don't need resistances, right? Resistances are they're overrated. We do have Shackle on monsters. Increases all damage received by 0.5% per base speed per charge of Shackle. I don't know when that's going to come into play. Looks like a lot of the mark cards were buffed with +1 mark, which seems very strong to me. Seems like it'll be Good. Yeah, I mean, this seems like fantastic. Questionable aim is also very questionable. I don't know how I feel about it. It probably is fine. I just don't know what to do with it right now. Aim shot, right. We also have a scatter shot on you, of course. Concussive shot, this applies. We can't do scatter shots. Okay. So, wait. Yeah, we can't do scatter shots. Not on this run. Aim shots. Oh, slices we also can't play. I can't do anything that deals damage that doesn't affect speed. Hold up. Is there like a perk where mark affects speed? Mark on heroes and enemies decreases speed by 1 per charge, but it increases damage by 50% what it normally would. Oh, you made it so that mark affects speed. You have created an unstoppable monster. I hope you realize that. Maybe we don't need to apply sharp so much. I mean, maybe we do. I need this perk so that I can play like any mark card I want. And now we're good. A lot of the mark cards are buffed with +1 mark. I expect this run to be entirely unknown and forward metagame to be fully optimized and free of misplays. Okay, yeah, I'm on it. Don't worry. I'll be there in a moment. It'll take me about like two tries is my expectation. Yeah. Two fights really until I have everything perfectly optimized. That's my goal here. Acrobatic strike. Wait, has this always cost 2 energy? There's no way this has always cost 2 energy. This is a 3 energy card, right? Or is it 2 energy card? Or was it just that it was rare or something? I don't know. I don't remember this being this good. This doesn't have anything to do with speed, though. Speed was so bad, so it needed all of the things. Speed was so bad. Tell that to GA. I don't know what I want here. Are there new zones for / monsters in the mod? I don't think I got any of the new zones or monsters. If there was a mod that had that. I remember Acrobatic Strike being bad. That's about it, right? These zones take forever to make. Yeah, that sounds like a good amount of work. I liked playing that one, like, Thunder Zone I found in Act 1, or that the person made for Act 1 a while ago. That was a really cool mod. Alright, Burning Shot does scale with fast charges now, so we have that. Gunshot we could make deal with speed. I don't know if I want to. 1 cost is like a lot. Let's go with Hit and Runs. Hit and Runs were buffed extensively. They're still really expensive. I don't know why it's an well, actually now it's more worthy of being an uncommon card at least, so I can't complain too hard. We do probably benefit by doing this. Purging your fast is scary, but we're gonna be losing it all, so like having 1 or 2 that purges fast might be fine. I think I'm upgrading all the Hit and Runs. These are our damage source. Speed. Yeah, we're also doing a challenge on top of this, so on top of learning everything new, I'm going to be doing a fun challenge of trying to use only speed cards that can deal damage. Blitz. It's such a... Oh, because it's 10%, right. I'm like, these are cheaper than I expect with Mimi, because we have a 10% discount on all this stuff. Purge Your Fast costs 3 is pretty good, right? We're not going to have, like, Energize, though. We need, Energize. We need, I don't know, probably, like, a Life Tap? A Dark Ritual would probably be actually good here. Life Tap's probably good here. It's a little bit expensive in terms of life lost, but we do have a starting heal card, which, I don't know, maybe that makes the difference for us going forward. Charged Lunge is still not good. That's fine. We can remove all of those. We wouldn't be able to play them anyway. Even though there is theoretically a Spark could apply slow card that we could be looking into. Yeah, Thunderbolt. I wish, yeah, Thunderbolt was better. One of those cards that just ended up not being as good as, like, Zap. Storm Javelin. Is Storm Javelin better? It's kind of good. You know, it's like, I wish this should put in like the upgraded blue storm javelin or something. I don't know. That'd be that'd be my sense on the storm javelin debate. Okay, so now all mark cards do have the addition of slowing down enemies. So like, they're all fair game. So I can play any damaging mark card I want, and it is following the rules, which is great for me. A couple of enemies have been nerfed. Please, not again. So they're losing half your health to a jellyfish at random. Yeah, that. Nah, we gotta lose half our health to jellyfish. That's an important part of the gameplay of Across the Obelisk. You never know when the random jellyfish will strike. I do want to get shackles. I also like to apply force slow. We also have the force slow that we apply here. I have a lot of money, which is great. Do I want to spend a little bit more here? We can give speed to somebody. Let's do another fast divination. Just see what we get. Found Blitz again. Ha, hilarious. I like how it says unlocked, even though we already had it unlocked. I'm glad everything started unlocked, by the way. That's very nice. We'll take another deflect for Andrin, though. That sounds great. Scroll of speed. That is like kind of what we do here. We won't need speed that much this early. This is weird because like one Song of Celerity and we already outspeed all the monsters, and we can't stack speed on Nenu kill until level 3. So I should be avoiding stacking or like worrying about speed cards until much later, in like the middle of Act 2. At which point, then we want it. Okay. That's interesting. Difference between you and the target apply slow. This is interesting if like we apply shackles with her earlier. Another blitz seems great. That seems like just the sort of power up we need. Okay, Andrin. Andrin, what is your deck gonna look like? I'm gonna opt for not aimed shots this time, and that's largely because Rupture was also buffed to be a speed difference card, and I want to try and make use of that with Andrin at some point because he's gonna start fights very fast. Jellies haven't been nerfed yet. That's mandatory. Nah, we need jellies to keep destroying hopes and dreams of people attempting to cross the obelisk. It's the way the world is. Okay. I want detection. Detection seems great for Mark. Okay, wait, so how much are we slowing people by Mark? Mark on heroes and enemies decreases speed by 1 per charge, but it increases damage by 50% of what it normally would. Right. So we're going to be doing less damage with Mark, but we're going to be slowing enemies down like crazy. And it also makes all the Mark cards that deal damage applicable. I mean, I don't know if I'm actually going to need that. Like, this is weird. This is super weird. Okay. So we actually do want speed difference cards, I think. We just can't get any yet. Unfortunately. Maybe Burning Shot can be upgraded to a speed difference card? No, it's still this. Still, yeah, okay. Check upgrades. Yeah, right. Yeah, there's the gunshot. There is the gunshot. I guess. Two is expensive. 2 is so expensive. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. We gotta know. It's time to learn. Sprint is unfortunately a card we keep in the deck. Alongside Wrench. Also, unfortunately. The Blitzes at the end. I mean, we should probably upgrade Blitz, if anything. This is our big home run hitter card here. ×7 versus ×8 and doesn't purge fast. Like, we could have, I mean, there's no way we have enough energy to do both of these, though, is the other issue. I don't know how much the other chain twos really matter because you're getting such minimal returns on like the fifth and sixth attack here. Like they're gonna do what? I could have like a base of like 100 damage, and they're gonna do 6.25 and then 3.125. So it's going to do a total of like 10 damage to monsters if I had a base damage of 100. The chains still benefit from Mark. That's fair, but like I don't... oh, wait. Is that before or after the hit? Because if it's after, like if it's additive on after the damage is, like so if my 3 damage gets the plus like 10 damage from Mark or something like that, then this is much better. It's after the reduction. Okay. Yeah, never mind. That is way better than I thought. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because Mark is the way. I I feel like I've already set myself up wrong. I've already made mistakes here. Yeah, so we want as much Mark as possible. I didn't realize that Mark was the way, but Mark is the way. And also, if anybody's named Mark, just know that you are the way. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, we want things like detection then. Same as superconductor with jump. Okay. Yeah, it's so interesting. Our base damage still matters. It just matters less than it did. I don't think rains are gonna be the way. I was initially thinking like chill was gonna be the way to go as well, but it might not be. That just might not be the case. Deck building's gonna take up like half the run. Which I hope everyone is here for that. Out of war. Okay, are we gonna have guaranteed stuff for ourselves? I don't know. Any ways to get powerful easily? No, powerful is hard to come by. Thoughts on questionable aim for the Nenu to be his ranged attack? Yeah, that might be good. 3 cost, okay. A 3 cost, hold up, we can make this 2 cost, right? A 2 cost, you're hitting 2 monsters randomly. You're potentially hitting 2 monsters. You might just be hitting 1 monster the entire time, 3 times. And it's not the monster that's getting mark applied to them. It's not bad. Like, either way, it's not bad. Honestly, it's probably better on Binks in a way. I'm gonna struggle so much here. I do apologize. I shouldn't have bought this Chant of Accuracy, but how could I have known? We have, like, Sharp has increased damage as well, like, by 1.5%, or by 1.5 per charge, but it can only stack up to 25. Because I thought I was going to need to rely a lot on Sharp, and I might still need to do that. I think one thing we do need to do is upgrade Ode of War, so I can target any hero. Because we're severely lacking on powerful. We don't have a powerful armor we could just like throw on or anything. Also check out Thermal Exchange and Ray of Frost for Sigrun for Act 2. Yeah, I did see those cards existing. I'm not sure if they're going to be like fully for this run, but a speed-based like self-burn run does seem like a ton of fun. Like that might even have more potential than what I'm currently doing for speed teams in general. Our decks are really expensive, which is not how you want them to be. You start with Adrenaline Binks? That's really good. That's actually pretty darn solid. I don't know, maybe we're cutting Concussive Shot, actually. What does this upgrade into? Oh, it's his starting card. Yeah, we'll cut it for now. Once it gets to 2 cost, it's a little bit better. Aim shots, I don't know if I'm going to be upgrading yet. Well, anything that applies mark is now fair game. So... Blade Dance is now fair game? Wait, I can do multi-shot? Wait, I can play Poison Dart? Oh boy. Oh, that's right, we have Ricochet too, right? Yeah, Ricochet would be the way. Wait. I don't think the cost is correct. Why does Ricochet cost 195? And Questionable Aim costs... Oh, because it's the upgraded version. I'm dumb. It is correct. That's right. Wait, why is... I thought Ricochet always applied mark. Does it not always apply mark now? Oh. Oh. Wait. Why is basic Ricochet pointless? No worries. That's pretty funny though. Alright, we're gonna get rid of this. My deck is way too expensive. Okay. It's a little bit less expensive. Those poison darts, they technically apply slow. Whenever Yager's been working out, he almost looks completely like a different person now. Yeah, Yager's looking a little bit slimmer here. Yeah, Yager's a bit faster too, and has a whole new like set of cards. It's crazy. Almost like it's a completely different person. I still feel like I should be applying Sharp and Powerful to my team, but I'm not doing that in a good fashion. Could buy another Ode of Orb to potentially have a little bit more powerful. Vexing Crescendo applies Powerful. Costs 3. Maybe? Is that maybe good? I don't know. Oh, but it doesn't give speed, so you can't play it. That's true, that's true. It doesn't give speed or slow down or anything. Not allowed to play it anyway. Can't just like Blade Flurry here either. Can't backstab. Well, I could actually do this backstab that requires mark. Applies X equals sprite name times 3. I'm not sure which that would refer to, but maybe it works. Are attacks that cause slow legal? Yes. Any attacks that cause slow are legal. Anything that modifies speed in any way is legal. And now that we have this perk, mark on heroes and enemies decreases speed by 1 per charge, but increases damage done by 50% of what it normally would, means that we are legally allowed to run any damage card that applies mark. Or in the most recent patch, I thought I fixed it. I thought I got to the most recent patch. I had downloaded the other one earlier, and then I replaced all files later, but I don't know, like when I downloaded the beta one, but I don't know if that actually did it properly. My apologies if that's the case. So yeah, Blade Dance is legal for us, which is interesting. I'll inform the legal department that mark is slow and slow is fast. Good, good. Oh, that might end up with some bugs, but oh well. Ah, sorry. Okay, yeah, maybe I should have removed it all first. I just had a lot of files in there. Didn't want to like do it immediately. I should have just redone it though. I was being lazy, and also I was very excited to jump on this. Blade dance. Okay, you know what we can do though? This blade dance is legal, and we can compare it to Blitz at 3, right? And then we could compare it to Blitz at 4, potentially. I still need energy. Is there anything that provides me energy in Scouts? Or Energize? Yes, of course Setup does. Also, Andrin probably needs to, like, actually do the stuff. Place a song spell. Get Energize. That's very interesting. Yeah, Andrew needs to have like a functional deck, right? Like we still haven't done that. I was like buying things and I'm like, we're all good. We're set up. I don't need to worry about this anymore, but we need to worry. Song of Celerity. It's gotta be how we start. We have a Song of Quickness in the deck. Requires stanza 1. We get stanza 1 through Chant of Initiative. I should look up other stanza stuff. Captivating Voice. Chant of Initiative is still kind of like the best way, but we don't need Chant of Initiative to outspeed. And with only 1 card necessary, I mean, there's the whole like Vigilance combo, of course, to draw cards, and then there's the whole Trace option here. Self-trace and trace a hero. So these are like the standard things that you do in an Andrin deck. Remove all the less standard things. We're not going slow charges on Andrin right now. This is a little hard. Removing slices, and I don't want to remove slices. Song Quickness, Deflect, and Adrenaline are something resembling a functional deck. Vitalizing Serenade, it'll come in clutch. Why do you hate me? If detection starts in your hand, that's all the speed control you need. That's true. But we need to trace. I should buy a setup and I should get rid of the other slice right now. But we could buy a setup on like literally anyone and make all their decks better. For Sigrun, we want to draw potentially Shock Nova? Maybe, I don't know. Do we want to not draw Shock Nova? Like, detection is like 3... It's like almost half of a Shock Nova in terms of speed reduction. It could be half of a Shock Nova in terms of speed reduction if I had changed over Sigrun's perk. Does Mark has a limit of 50, right, when it stacks? So there's no way I'm increasing that. But minus 50 speed is insane. I mean, obviously having minus 8 more speed isn't the worst, but like that doesn't sound nearly as good. Detection is my favorite speed control, that and slice. Yeah. Do we need slow? I don't think we need slow. I think we need more mark. Oh, but I also want this. Okay, we're all in on the mark, I guess. Like, now we're all in on mark. Nenu, do you have like perks left over for mark? No, we need fast charges on you. That's unfortunately mandatory. Do I need sharp? I think I need sharp still. But do we need sharp? Like, do we actually need sharp? Are we all in on mark? Reduces slashing resistance, right? Like, resistance is a problem. We still have to worry about that. I don't have like a vulnerable or anything. I should be playing more vulnerable cards. Like, where's my uproots and stuff? I have someone with perks for vulnerable, right? Yeah, you do. You have that. Binks. Uproot. All monsters. Thank you. Now we could upgrade our aim shots. It's a cheap upgrade. It applies mark, so it then becomes legal. Hunter's mark applying vulnerable would have been nice. Detection. Yeah, this is... I've never felt less like I know what I'm doing. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. We're gonna save. I have rethought the run now, like on 2 separate times in terms of what our base game plan's gonna be, and that's not a good sign for actually making a run work on a high difficulty level. Speed comp, 9 out of 10 cards, cause mark. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Nenu, your deck is too expensive. You need to fix this. I don't know if Rupture is the way on Nenu. Let's get rid of that. That didn't change my overall cost of cards because I have so many 3 and 4 cost cards. Okay, we're here to make mistakes. That's what we're here to do today. With modding, that's just how it goes. Yeah. I'm gonna put down a save, and this might go terribly wrong. I don't seem to know what I'm doing. But if I have to redo this, I'll have a much better idea of our game plan. Let's ready up. Let's go. Caravan. We're gonna get to 50 mark like almost instantly, aren't we? Do we want to go old granary? I don't know. We're gonna take a look at the items. Terribly wrong or terribly not right? It's gonna be terribly something. So there's tourist map. When you play a card that leaves your hand empty, gain 5 fast and gain 4 powerful. Happens once a vice, which is interesting. Now, what I thought was really interesting was compass. Look at this compass and tell me it's not amazing. At combat start, apply 10 mark, 4 vulnerable, and taunt to a random monster. I think that's actually really good. I think having Crescent Moon in this shop is also really good, but that's a different discussion. Tourist map is one of my new favorite things ever. Compass too. Yeah, like this is actually like good, you know? Five vulnerable, like that's gonna help us nuke something. Okay, this guy's immune to mark. I just read that. Whatever. That's why we have Shock Nova. Okay, we needed the expert tracker. This is just correct. I didn't upgrade my slices. I should have done that. That's fine. Expert tracker. Frost Nova, maybe. Well, Rain... well, Frost Nova plus this... No, we could do just this and Ice Lance, and then he'll be -2 speed. We don't need to worry about -2 speed, to be honest. But we could have a Chant of Initiative for giving ourselves powerful. Maybe get rid of the Ice Lance, too. Okay. Song of Celerity. Detection. This guy being immune to mark is going to be such a... painful thing. Those are just amazingly fun effects. Doesn't matter if they're good, they are fun. Yeah. That's how I'm feeling. Trace. Okay, we got Blitz to start with and hit and run, and like I don't think Toolbox is necessary, but maybe Poison Dart will be useful if we have any sharp. I split myself between sharp and mark, and that's my problem. There's Odophore. Okay, so this is like part of what we were talking about. You lose your fast charges at the start of turn. That's like my overall problem with you. But we could have Andrin remain fast for forever. If I have to do something, I think I'd rather give Nenu powerful, and give Energize and Draw there, and then we'll... Oh, right, Taunt. Yeah, Taunt's the thing. Uh-oh. No! Shoot. Is this my bad? Did you check out the fast perks? Partially. Fast can stack, but loses all charges at the start of turn. Yeah. And fast on this hero stuff takes off. I don't know if it was what you broke, or maybe it was the way I installed the mod. That broke it. Hold up. Can you send your log? Yeah. Out input? Yeah. Yeah, I can send my log output. Oh yeah. Seems some things are broken there. Oh, wait. No, it's not due to temporary injuries, is it? Okay. Let me direct message that to you, Bin. It's too long. Okay, here we go. Hold up. Let me get you the longer log output. Shoot, how do you select all? Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot that. I used to know this like the back of my hand. I sent you the latest thing in log. I'll send you the latest thing plus more. There we go. That'll hopefully have enough for you here. I'm gonna exit, come back. I'm gonna try to redo this slightly. My apologies, everybody. We're learning here. You can be faced with a void right now. I'm just a disembodied voice speaking with you. Can you press F1 really quick? Yes, I can. I can go back there. I think Binks is completely broken. No, but Binks was the whole thing that was gonna make this work. I got so excited. It might be maybe it's the way I installed it, probably, possibly. Alright, we'll try it again. I think you're just having the wrong... Yeah, I think... Yeah, I that's what I'm saying. I think I might just have the wrong version of something. So my plan was to undo what I have and change that up. Like, that's my assumption. F1 will show us. Okay. Cool. I'll go back to this. F1. I see. You were just trying to see this thing. Right, yeah, I have balance changes 1.0, 0.0, the Wise Wolf, custom perks, content, custom perks. Actually, I'm not even sure where Binks came from, or hand check. You have the wrong versions of essentials and content. Perfect, okay. I will grab those. Cool. Yeah, that's fair. I was a bad person and I didn't update that. Don't worry, I will be a disembodied voice and we'll get right back to the run right after this. I think it should still work. Generally it will. Like, I don't think I'll have to reset the run or anything. I'll do the manual download of the latest versions of these two mods. Manual download. Okay, and where do they go again? They go into the game folder. Okay, game folder, and this goes into the game folder. Okay, perfect. That is easy for me to do. Let me continue to be a disembodied voice and not have anything on screen. That's pretty professional. So that's the way to go. And then extract all. Cool, extract. Okay, we extract here. And then I need to put all this stuff in there. Copy. Why don't I have... Oh, I do have multiple spaces open. Okay. Oh, I need to go for here, though. Here, here, here. This is where Beppin is. That's where the executable is. Yes. Okay, it says into the game folder. Should be just the normal game folder where my other stuff was the other time. And then... And we'll know very quickly if I did this wrong. My apologies again, everybody. This is why I should have tested. I was too gung-ho about doing this immediately. No. Ah. Come on. Don't be a silly Billy. I can do this. I can use something that somebody else created to be very easy. Are you using R2 Modman? No, I'm not. Hello, I am disembodied voice. I am disembodied text. Hello, disembodied text. No, I've just been doing manual downloads the entire time. I haven't tried R2 Modman. When I did stuff through the Thunderstore, I ran into a lot of issues. It was just kind of like a pain to redo things. I've had trouble with Thunderstore stuff in the past and have had easier times doing manual downloads. Yeah, I've not given that a check. Okay, we're back on. Looks like I have the correct versions now. Well, maybe this will just work. Might have to restart the fight or something. Potentially. No, we don't have to restart the fight. We're good. Look at this. Alright. Then all you need are the plugins to go in the Beppin EX plugins. I just copy-pasted the whole thing. My hope was that that would be easier. Right, we have... Very interesting. Yeah, that makes total sense. Okay. Mark does fast stuff. Probably, yeah, we can give you fast, but then this just falls off. At least you have powerful. Okay, so we want to sprint. And we want to hit and run. Which is not something you should do in real life. In case anybody's wondering. Random. Random. Does 3 damage make sense? Yeah, that might make sense. Alright, we're taking damage. This is expected, though. They marked us, so now we're slower, too. We got shackled. Wait, we're really slow? Because they also applied 4 slow to Andrin? Yeah, this went horribly wrong. I mean, facing an enemy immune to Mark immediately is kind of rough. I'll admit that. Sharpen. Yeah, I definitely didn't have a good game plan coming in here. That is part of our problem. We have Feint. We have more Mark. You're just way too fast. And don't have to worry about anything. The burning shot equals our fast, but we don't have any fast, but we could have fast. This doesn't purge our fast or anything. Okay, that does some damage. This does no damage because we don't have anything, but we can play it potentially for free. Or I could do a Blade Dance hit and run sort of thing. We can only play one ranged attack. So do I want it to be a free one and like take out the corn, or do I want to do more damage to the lava golem? And then do I want to Blade Dance as well? Or do I want to try to do a bunch of damage to the imp? Because the imp is going to destroy me. We'll take out the lava golem. Sigrun's going to die. That's a problem for future me. Okay, we have Uproot now, which is good. Because, like, we need you to have a chance of going down. Ideally. This is so bad. What a terrible start. Yeah, I mean, Andrin can't do anything. I guess immune to mark enemies really are the bane of our existence in this instance. Ricochet is not going to do much. Neither is Blitz. Okay. Can't play this slice, it's illegal. Are your animations on fast mode? They don't feel like it, right? Oh, maybe now it does? Yeah. You, Did I? Why did one of those do 1 billion damage? Okay. Obviously that went horrible. I don't really have anything more I could say about that. That went horrible. Rapid fire is not legal. Camouflage. Okay. One of them was your purge fast version. That makes way more sense. That's what I assumed. I just didn't like notice it, so it felt weird. So we'll take out the infected farmers. We could do this. I may need to rethink this entire run. Just draw expert tracker without even looking. That's all we have to do. Detection. Right, this should be all the speed control I need. Then we have Ode of War. Oh, I could have captivating. Okay, I don't have enough energy. Classic problem. I don't have stanza on myself. Right, yeah. That's another classic problem that I do end up facing a lot of the time. Okay, exit. Well, I guess I could just reload the combat too. Either way. Okay. I got this. I thought it was my purge fast version, but then I had 2 fast left over, and that's what confused me. Need to get rid of this. Detection, expert tracking. We can't give stanza in any way if I get rid of captivating voice, but maybe that's okay. And then we trace on, maybe we trace on Binks. We have a rupture. That's interesting, but maybe not as good. I don't know. We have a shock nova. We have a deal damage to ourselves card. We have a lot of detection. We have detection. We have a chant of accuracy. I do think I probably still would be really well off to take sharp cards. Sharp seems like it'd be good. Okay, you can have more mark. I do need to hit and run to have like some form of fast, and then we have 5 speed here. This does 64, this does 38, but it'll hit multiple times. We could do this, and now this does a lot of damage, but not that much damage. Okay. Right, you dispelled 3. That's pretty bad. Yeah, we have no sustain whatsoever, so like all our damage is permanent, and that's stacking up because we're taking damage, and we need to be winning faster. Oh, right, and then you go so fast. Right, I forgot one of the problems of this like speed-based run is you actually just go fast. I should have done this first. It's like not gonna be the biggest deal. Oh, I can't dispel the bleed even. May have been wrong in the mark applying after chain or something, just seems weird. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible it's not doing the after chain. It does feel like it's not necessarily adding the plus 15. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's just the resistances are kind of high. Minus 6% slashing resistance isn't the best. There's now and date Nenukill mod that makes speed go at the end of your turn rather than at the start. That is nice. Yeah, this is hard. It's a lot of bleed. This obviously isn't working for long term, but I'd like to keep going for a little bit here. Just keep checking it out. Absolutely brutal. Oh god. Please, what? Oh my god. Yeah, okay. Alright. That run's dead. That run's dead to me. We're on a new run now. We need to figure out our perks. Our perks need to change, and we need to go invest in new stuff. Oh right, Mark only gives half the bonus damage. Yeah, that's the problem with the speed one. Is it only gives half the bonus damage, but it allows me to play Mark cards. So it's definitely, yeah. It's interesting. I wonder if I'm not better off just taking raw damage on things on sharp. If you take fast at the end of perk turn, any that should still stack with his armor. Gotcha. Okay. We had to go for Fury perks, and we had to go for powerful perks. We messed that up before. We'll try not to mess that up this time. Surely this time we're gonna end up being way stronger. Okay, I'm gonna try to not go Mark does speed. Which may be dumb. You get plus 25 damage from it at the end. I think just because we can apply so much Mark, I think I want to try speed control in traditional ways. Yeah, I think we try speed control in traditional ways. We try for Binks to give ourselves more slow, more fast. We ended up going away from this. I do like having more Mark charges applied. I think we can go pretty heavy on the Mark application. Shackles does more. I think keeping the sharp does make sense. I know I ended up getting rid of it. I could maybe take a little bit less money. It's always hard to take less money. Because I never know like what I'm truly giving up on, you know? Apply to taunt. We don't need that. Who's going to be applying the most Mark? Probably Binks. Sigrun will be on speed control. So do we need slow on Binks at all? We might not need slow on Binks at all if Sigrun's on speed control. In which case maybe we can go back to having money. I could also have like re-rolling shops cost 25% less or divinations cost 15% less. How much gold is this? Okay. I gotta think. If I'm spending 2,000 gold, 15% of 2,000 should be 300 gold, which should save me more gold than initial gold of 225. Because I'm going to actually be spending 3,000 gold too. Yeah, this should save us money. Because we're going to be going hard into divinations. Okay. Lots of things to consider here. Could have extra powerful. There's also stanza gain, of course. Having stanza on turn 1. I think I gotta do that. That's like, it's so relevant. If Andrin has stanza turn 1, think of the possibilities. They're endless. Yeah, this reduces the amount of damage cards we could take by having traditional speed control. But that's kind of what I wanted to do anyways. I kind of wanted to go a little bit more into this challenge regardless of that. On the first turn, this hero gains stanza 1. That's good. That's good. We do have Ballad of Evasion tech. The only problem is I can't play Slice then, and I want to play Slice. Darn. Darn, darn, darn. No, then the speed difference is potentially better, but like the stacking is like less powerful. I don't know. Maybe I'm going all in on mark damage. I still don't think this is bad. I mean, we'd be going in on chill if we're not going in on mark slowing, right? Which I was doing prior. Which we can go to like negative speeds here. Can get rid of a wet charge. Keep the draw. Keep the bless? Wait, why do we have bless? Not sure bless is the most important there. You have a hard time applying sharp because you are not that person. Could go for more mark. If I do have mark increases, slashing resistance, or decreases slashing resistance, maybe that'll just be better. I'll have to test it out. I don't know. If you guys are down for a test, I'm down for a test. Let's try things in a different way. I don't know that resistances are really what I want. I would love something like else. We could have a 2% more chance for cards to be corrupted. How much do you think this pays off? Bin, what's the base chance of cards to be corrupted on Madness 18? If you know that off the top of your head. If not, that's totally fine. Yeah, we're gonna run chill, but if I was gonna run chill, I wouldn't do mark. Mark only stacks to 50. Getting 25 damage out of it is nice. When there's only 10 damage out of mark, it's less powerful when we have plus mark charges applied. Okay, go back to Andrin perk. No, we go back to, well, maybe we go back to Andrin perks and have Binks apply mark stuff differently. We have enemies reduce slashing resistance, minus 6% resistance. Really isn't all that much. Maybe we should have vulnerable perk on somebody like Sigrun. Sigrun seems like she could take a vulnerable perk. What did I put it into? I put card corruption, right? And we could instead do vulnerable and enemies reduces slashing, piercing, and blunt resistance. Which is kind of what we're doing damage-wise and kind of what we have to do. I'm gonna try this. We could also continue to apply sharp, right? Like, sharp is always an option, sharp and powerful. Andrin starts with stanza. Do we want you to start with stanza? On your first turn, start with stanza. Or start with stanza 2 on your first turn. That's insanity. That's so good. I mean, that's so good. It would fly in the face of Odin's Wisdom. I mean, we're going to be going Scout Duality probably. We probably would go for Odin's Wisdom. It's weird because I'm going to make Sigrun into sort of a Gustav character, which is maybe not good. It's so interesting. I don't have a good plan here. Is anybody else having as hard a time thinking about this as I am? About like what we could potentially do here? Alright, the options are just limitless. Zero cannot gain stanza 1 or stanza 3. Right, so because you can't gain stanza 1, you can never just go back to stanza 1 and then like go up to stanza 2. This is like really just putting all your eggs in the first turn basket here. It's a little bit spooky. It's a little bit less spooky to start with stanza 1. Okay. This feels okay. This feels okay. Yeah, this still isn't combat start. This is first turn gain inspire. So there's no like thing here. There's energize at the first turn gain energize. Increases energy, all damage by 1 per charge. Yeah, when at the end of a turn to 4 more energy, gain 1 energize. Okay. Not worried about those perks for now. Let's continue the run. Let's keep going. New run.
It all started on the princess's
Oh, if you take fast at the end of turn perk on Nenu, it should stack with his armor. Oh, like it stacks appropriately, you're saying. But then we lose out on fast charges that he applies to himself. But that's okay because it falls off on end of turn. So this would help us in the beginning. Wait. Does that matter? It kind of does. Okay, I see what you're saying. This is like kind of similar to the route we were gonna go before, so let's give it a shot. Let's experiment. Play a skill, draw a card. That's normally pretty good. This is a really good trace for Andrin to potentially draw into whatever card he wants to do. So it's definitely proficient here. Well, it's definitely Mimi first. Always buy the Mimi. And then it's the proficient. It's pretty good. Why do I have 1 stealth skill here? That's a mistake. This is okay. Okay. Back at it. We're gonna start saving. We're gonna keep trying. And this challenge is gonna be still really hard. I'm gonna go check the shop real quick, see what we have out here. Venom Amulet seems really good. That's really good for poison runs. Ring of Fire seems really good too. What the heck? Venom Amulet and Ring of Fire are like the same thing? So like, this is really good. Okay. Shop, not too interesting to me. We'll skip it for now. And then we'll go here. And we'll keep trying. Divinations are cheaper, right? That is something that we got. We bought Mimi and stuff. Okay. So I don't need any other items. We should have enough speed control. So what's our goal on Sigrun? Sigrun, what do you want to do? You want to be able to provide powerful. We're starting with Stanza. We don't necessarily need Captivating Voice or anything like that to play Ode of Wars, which means we want any Ode of Wars we can find. Let's try Divinations. Stone skin. That's a very interesting purple stone skin. That seems better than it used to be. Oh, Andrew doesn't have any block. He used to have block. How did I do that? Did I do it like this? And then what did I do? How did I give Andrew so much block? Oh, I didn't have the stanza. Ew. Oh, well now I need a lot. I see. I messed up somewhere. Again. This is fine. Get rid of some resistances in favor of having block. Okay. Expose armor. It's not something we can play anymore. Neither is aim shot. But we can play a feint. And we could play gunshots. Can't play guarded shots. Gonna maybe play a Curse of Exhaustion. That could be good. Fast Divination. Fast to end of turn perk. Do I want it? Purple Sprint is great on Binks here. A Rupture. Right, we were going to change Rupture over last time. We may still want to do something like that, or maybe I would prefer running Camouflage because we need higher value damage cards. For 2 costs, we have to do so much more, don't we? It's almost better off like playing 3-cost cards instead. We could still take a Detection. It might not be the worst card in the world for us to take. I'm going to try Basic Divination. I think there's some cards that I want that are basic. Questionable Aim is now something I can't play. Stun Grenade technically counts as a card I could play because it does slow enemies down. We could scale off of Wet, go all in on the Stun Grenade meta. Also, the Stun Grenade is incorrect. It doesn't deal damage to the side of... yeah, it just doesn't deal damage to the sides. Poison Daggers is now really good at... oh, I see. Its 2 cost is much better than its 1 cost. That makes sense. Since the 1 cost was kind of pointless before. The Questionable Aim is so funny. I can't just play Ricochet. Okay. We're learning. Basic maybe is not worth it. Chant of Initiative is still probably something that's fine. Stun Grenade has never dealt damage to the sides. You're thinking of the other one? I am thinking of the other one. You're right. You're right. Oh, right. Stun Grenade just applies like 5 slow, right? It hits 1 hero, applies 5 slow. Could take an upgraded gunshot. Saves us some shards, potentially, if we want to play upgraded gunshots. I don't know that we do. It's so expensive. Song of Quickness is here. Sweet Melody. I can't imagine any of those are correct. Did you look at Quickshot? No. Oh. Well, that fits. That does work. Okay. That's great. Purple Gunshot doesn't too. Purple Gunshot doesn't work. That's fine. Shiv Purple gives stealth? Oh man, I wish I could play that card. Wait. Hold up. Yellow Shiv gives you 1 stealth now? That's really good. Sorry, that's really, really good. That's super strong. Fiery Knuckles. Okay, so we could do quick shots. That's important to know. Can't do aim shots anymore. Maybe I will take a quick shot on our Binks character here. Maybe just dealing a little bit of extra damage will be good. Go for a few more divinations. Maybe spending a lot of money here. No. You know, at least I don't have to run like Ice Shot as my best card anymore. Charge Shot equals my Sharp. Not quite it either. Aim shot equaling target's mark is really cool on like the mark-based thing, but I wouldn't be able to play it to deal damage. Wouldn't be legal in the run. Ice Lance, maybe? A quick shot on Andrin is not really what we're doing. Come on. Give me all the cards I need. Purple Chant of Initiative is also something that's interesting to grab on Binks. Again, maybe I don't... Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. Upgraded Sprint, maybe? Do we care? We might. Another Ode of War is good. I was about to click skip before I grabbed that Ode of War. Clap of Thunder is a slow. Equals target slow. Self-build got an extra stuff, by the way. Well, that's good. Stealth is one of those things that's like, because it's so good at giving you damage, it's good on a lot of things. That's gonna be interesting. That's probably gonna be some OP stuff, and I'm here for it. That sounds like a lot of fun. Okay. Sigrun, did I keep the Bless perk? I didn't. I maybe should. Is that weird? Maybe don't worry about the buffer. Maybe we go for the Bless instead. Oh, there's too much. Regeneration on heroes prevents one vulnerable per charge? Oh my gosh. Wait, what? This is so good. I noticed there's a lot of tanky, like, health buffs. Okay. But we're going speed challenge for now, so it's still time for suffering. This isn't as easy as I was hoping, but it's gonna be easier. It's gonna be far easier. I think I just need to focus on a slightly more traditional build for now until I get my head wrapped around the game a little bit more. So sharp, chant of accuracy. I think chant of accuracy is still really good for us. And then, yeah, it's still very good for us. We don't have a lot of ways of giving ourselves sharp. But we do have a lot of things that we can get rid of here. So we could add quick shots to the deck. Caltrops are not the way. Thorns looks like it might actually be good somehow, which concerns me to say out loud. Speed, okay. Actually, wow, yeah, I missed out on a bunch of these because I don't think I looked at this. Poison got a bunch of buffs. Yeah, that seems good. I saw poison and bleed buffs as well. The speed buff, yeah, I wonder if I wouldn't just be better off like trying to also make a mage deal a bunch of damage, but I want to try this first. Though this is made pre-rust, so devs buffed poison. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say poison was good though, even with the buff that it received, so. Oh, Ice Shot does do just speed difference between you and target. Okay. Times 0.5 isn't a whole lot. That's like, what, maybe 5 damage or something and 5 chill? For 2 costs, it's still really expensive. I don't think Ice Shot is going to be worth it regardless. I mean, it never has been. Ice Shot's always been a little bit rough. Hit and run. I was stealing damage equal to my speed. Might be a bit strong with the new buffs. I mean, I'm happy to have that. Yeah, the fact that you could increase poison cap to 300, potentially, or maybe even more, then you could also have it dealing damage over time. Yeah, I mean, sounds fine to me. Poison also has the innate disadvantage of letting the monster go most of the time, so that does leave you in a bit of a pickle. But we'll see. Disengage gives you block and stuff. This is an interesting way to gain block. That's a lot of fast. Or that's a lot of evasion that you could have if you're stacking up fast. Okay, I see what you're saying. Fast on heroes falls off at... When hero falls off at end of turn. So what we lose when doing that is then whenever we play a ranged attack, we only gain 1 fast instead of 2. And then on this, we only gain 2 fast instead of 3 whenever we play a melee attack. Also, concussive shots broken, it doesn't gain bonus damage? Okay. Good to know, good to know. Blitz, I'm not sure about Blitz. maybe we still try it out. It's really expensive. For 4 cost, it's really hard to make work. I'm gonna keep trying it for now. I just don't know if it... Like, the chain, obviously, like, your minus half damage every other hit is going to make it a lot weaker. But we'll try it without the speed or the mark getting reduced in efficiency and see if that makes a difference in terms of its efficacy. Okay. This gunshot needs to be switched if we're going to play it at all. This needs to be upgraded. I mean, the hit and runs have to be upgraded. They need to deal damage. We need to have energy too. That is a problem. I still don't know if burning shot's worth it. 3 cost is so expensive. It is a 2-hit thing, so it does benefit off of mark. So I'm hoping maybe that's good. What do we have AoE wise? All monsters, yeah, all monsters. Like, it probably would have just been better to go like sharpen, blade dance, and then use mark as the excuse of going fast. That seems disingenuous to the run. Same with multi-shot here. Even at 3 cost, I think those would be some of our better options for AoE damage. Which isn't particularly efficient compared to like the 2 cost AoE damage they can normally do. And even then, those are okay. Song of Quickness seems decent on Andrin. If only because it provides a lot of stuff for everyone else here. Pinks. Okay. We did miss out on Vulnerable. Missed out on it quite a bit. I only had 1 uproot applying Vulnerable, but like I don't have a lot of great ways of doing it otherwise. Yeah, with no AoE... With no AoE, this is always going to be hard. So we need to hit really hard with these shots that we have. So stealth is less useful because we're not taking advantage of doing all the damage. We're going to have a hard time sustaining in fights. We need to buff, so we need to buff Blitz, got it. Potentially. Yeah, potentially. We'll see. I'm gonna try it again. It's just very expensive for what it does. And it purges your fast, right? So you have to like play it last. I mean, I don't know. I'm doing a weird thing, right? In where I'm like trying to use cards differently. Like I'm trying not to use certain subsections of cards, but like I have to think about it. So I just need to make a flat AoE speed difference card. Potentially that'll be stronger. But that's because like then we can use stealth and stuff. I don't know if that's like the metric that we have to go off of, like for making cards. I'm gonna try Captivating Voice because it seems interesting. It's so expensive to upgrade. I've always hated that. There's so many cards that like just uncommon upgrades are so, they feel so bad compared to the common upgrade. Okay, we can remove a lot of the bad cards here. We have Ode of Wars, so we can likely just get that. I think I start with stanza 1. I'm pretty sure I did that. So if we start with stanza 1, let me double check to make sure I do. Stanza 1 is on start. Antron also has that. So we can definitely Ode to the War. Let's upgrade our Ode of Wars first before spending a bunch of money on another Ode of War, because we need to make other people's decks function. We got the Trace, Did we buy the Vigilance yet? We did not buy the Vigilance yet, so let's do that. Vigilance goes here. We have to get rid of everything that is aim, shot, and or slice, because we can't play those cards, unfortunately. But we can play detect, which is thankfully only common now, which is way better. So much nicer that it's only common. It's like a huge deal on this run. At least I don't think it starts common normally, right? Is it maybe? Or maybe it's just the +1 mark that makes it feel better to me. And I'm like, that's an uncommon card. I don't know why. And I'm not like saying it should be an uncommon card. I'm just saying it's like how it feels sometimes. We could have a quick shot in the deck. I don't know that that's worthwhile. We can't deal damage. No, we can't. Yeah, we can do quick shot. We can do quick shot if I needed to replace something here. But we're probably better off running, what, Song of Celerity? Is that still what we're doing? Do we need Song of Celerity? Maybe. Maybe not. Did I change your perk over, Nenu? Yeah, so I wasn't sure about it. We're gonna try it though, because maybe this will end up being a lot better. Then any extra fast stuff I run feels good to run earlier, so that we can stack the damage as much as possible, right? Like that has gotta be better for us currently. Protection is regularly common, by the way. Okay, thank you. Okay, it's regularly common. Good to know. Yeah, I think it's just the fact that it has +1 mark that makes it feel so much better. Oh, you know what it is? It's because like I'm so used to the like this detection where we can apply 3 mark being an uncommon card. Because usually it applies like 1 mark but stays in, or like it applies 2 mark and stays in the deck, but you have to upgrade it to uncommon. I think that's just why it feels like it's different to me, even though it's just technically like the same sort of thing. Interestingly, we could just stack Song of Celerities. Is that a play on Nenu? It's adding base damage times, or +4 for hit and runs, which is almost the same as Sharp. Excuse me. Almost the same as Sharp anyway. Do we have this? We do. Okay. Get rid of scatter shot. Get rid of concussive shot. It's not efficient enough yet. Get rid of all the aim shots. We can use quick shots as long as we upgrade them. As long as we upgrade them. There we go. Chant of accuracies are fine. We're probably not camouflaging on Binks. Binks, what are you doing? Do you apply mark? You do apply mark if we want. Get rid of the camouflage in your deck. Could still add a camo. Let's try to make Blitz as good as we can. Oh, I already had a camouflage. Well, we have more now. I should probably add stealth then as a perk charge thing for Nenu. I could get rid of my slashing damage. I don't know if I want to do that. And +2 damage is +2 damage, right? But plus 25% damage is plus a lot more damage. Greetings, stand on head. How's it going? Oh god, this is feeling wrong. I just messed up. This run it's going. We're figuring things out. we got a lot to figure out still. Energize. All right, we want to buy a transmission. Probably want to like play a setup, honestly. I love watching the theory crafting. That's good. I'm hoping that I'm theory crafting well. Better now that I got my car out of the snow. Serves me right for not shoveling sooner. Ooh, yeah, it's fun. Sounds like a fun event there. And I'm looking forward to making lots of changes based on how things are looking. Cool. Yeah, I'm super excited to play this mod. This seems like a ton of fun. So now that we're stacking speed, is something like Scroll of Speed worth it? And is that something I want to do? And do I want to have anybody else dealing damage based off their speed? Like, is that worth it instead of just stacking everything on one person? These are the tough questions. Maybe I do need to remove Ice Lance. Am I gonna go chill? We probably need to go chill because we want to get monsters to minus speed, right? Like that's an important aspect of this gameplay. Maybe get rid of Thunderbolt. Speed. I do not live in a location with snowfall, so, and I've visited places with snowfall, and I've always felt like whenever I'm looking at the snow piling up on cars and stuff, I'm always just happy that I'm like, it's so nice to visit snow, and I'm so happy I don't have to live in it constantly, like every year. Like, I'm sure it's something you get used to, but it is nice not to have to deal with it. I don't know why, but the giant perk boxes will never stop being funny. Yeah, I agree. We could just buy a cheap quick shot if we were trying to just get rid of Thunderbolt for something cheaper. I mean, maybe more fast stuff would be better though. Hold up, did I ever fix Nenu's perks? I did, yes. So now Camouflage is good-ish for Blitz, and maybe we want to upgrade Blitz to be better-ish. Stuff gets purged at end of turn. Never gets into horrible accidents all the time. It's because no one knows how to deal with snow. I've always lived around here, so snow is mostly just annoying. Yeah. Yeah, that's how I feel about it too. I look at it, I'm like, that's annoying. This seems not good enough. Let's apply vulnerable with our hunter's marks. That might be useful. We could upgrade detection on Andrin. Oh, you know what's interesting? Yeah, this doesn't get any increased mark now, right? So it feels less worth upgrading. Interesting. Staying in the deck is fine. We could get rid of a rupture on Andrin, right? Living in Scandinavian cold, I have to say that I quite detest warm weather. Sunlight in general, summer nonsense. Gray skies and stuff cold breezes is the best kind of weather. Stiff cold breezes. Even here where it does snow, the first storm of the season, people get into more accidents than normal, like they forgot or something. Yeah, that sounds accurate. It's okay. I mean, I live in a place where like rainfall causes more accidents, so I'm sure it's just the norm everywhere. We have sprint, we have stuff, so maybe we hit and run again. Maybe we buy a quick shot for cheap. Like, quick shot is kind of hit and run, but it doesn't give you fast. But it's also just cheap as heck, which is what I need for my money. Okay. Andrin's got stuff. We could have a setup to have even more deck consistency. You can only play one of them, though. Right. Yeah, that's right. I only have one ranged attack I can play. I forgot Nenu's whole thing. I'll be totally honest. That's right. That's right. That's why we like melee attack and stuff. Hey, just real quick, Bin Bin, before I like commit to this. So Fast on Heroes falls off on end of turn, right? Is that going to be overridden by Fleetfoot, where Fast on Heroes can stack and cannot be dispelled unless specified? Because if that's the case, I think I'd rather just have the +1 fast charges. Believe the perk comes later, but you're not 100% sure. I'm not gonna risk it for this run just because this might take a while. But okay. Okay. Well, we'll have to wait, but then that just ruins my whole like game plan of stacking fast immediately now. I will risk it for this run. Who cares, right? What are we here for? What are we living for? We'll find out. We'll find out in the funniest way possible, hopefully. I need to play a really powerful blitz. And blitz is not super powerful unless it chains a lot and we have a ton of mark. Let's try it. This seems insane. I've got to give it a shot. And then we could have another speed. iShot's a common card? I mean, unfortunately, it's a thing. Wait, this is a small weapon. I didn't even notice stun grenade was a small weapon. Oh, that's interesting. It means I could play it more easily. I could do a whole lot of runs. I have way too many run ideas now that I've seen like all the mods, and they're all like coalescing in my brain and making me have a hard time focusing on the run I'm currently trying to do. We didn't get Shockwave or Shock Nova, and we are off by 13 now. I've made some errors in my life. Whatever, we never had the energy for it. Just forget about it. What we can do is buy another detect, right? And then we can get rid of a Ice Lance, maybe. Yeah, this seems bad. Let's do this. Upgrade anything, maybe? Chain of Initiative could be upgraded. We don't need to necessarily. Setup, of course, can't be upgraded. We have Detection that can't be upgraded. We have Burning Shot, Camouflage, Sprint that could be upgraded, but we don't really want to upgrade it. Where can you download these mods from? They are in the description of this live stream. So I have links to all the mods. I have a brief description of what they do, and then on the mod page themselves on the Thunder Store, you'll be able to find them. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're okay. I am super skeptical about this. As the one who just built all the decks, I have no faith in myself. There's a guide on how to install the mods in the Discord if you need help. Yeah, and most of the mods do have a manual on how to install the mods. And if you don't ignore them like me, then you'll be totally fine. I don't know, we could save the 63 shards. I don't want to think about it more. I just want to test. I'm like so interested in seeing what happens. Old Granary. You're immune to Mark here. I don't want to fight you. Maybe we just go somewhere easier. Yeah, like this? Yeah. Yeah, that seems fine. Okay. Take a look at the items I carry. We know we're not doing these. We know we're going this way. Okay, I've only had bad experiences downloading stuff before. I just wanted to be sure. Gotcha, gotcha. There's the Chant of Initiative. So we have the Song of Celerity. We do need it to speed up everybody this time. What am I hoping to draw? Right, we're hoping to draw... I hate that Expert Tracker is like literally the bottom of my deck. That's unlikely. The mod managers make it easier, supposedly. They definitely can. Honestly, like, I've had good experiences with mod managers for the most part. I know I mentioned, like, my bad experience, but, like... I, generally find them good. Maybe we just do this. So this, plus this. Feint, Detect, Song of Celerity, Expert Tracking. We have the Wings of Heaven, which is no longer as necessary as it once was. We have Ode of War. We have extra speed that starts in my opening hand, which is a little bit questionable now that I'm looking at that more. Oh yeah, they run the risk of accidentally deleting your profile for this game because they load things weirdly. They also don't delete the old files sometimes, which leads to bugs. Yeah. Careful with mods. For me, I think it only reset my profile when I ended up using the button to try to, like, give myself stuff. I believe that's the only time I had the issue. Oh, but then we speed you up and then you're too fast. Hold up. I have issues on who can be the speed applicator. Why didn't I think of this before? Of course this is a problem. I need you to be faster, and so you need to be the one applying speed. I think Sigrun needs to be behind Binks. Okay, well that's a thought. Sigrun needs to be behind Binks. That's rough. Fast, fast, sprint, fast. Just keep drawing. Everything's got mark. We didn't trace ourselves at all, and now we drew some really bad cards. That sucks. This was unfortunate. Oh god, what a terrible turn. Yeah, we need our 1 damage card, don't we? Okay. Well, good to know. 100 damage? Okay, well, you know what? That did damage. Makes sense that people don't who do this know all the safeguards. It seems like something me and my friend would like playing. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. Especially if you've just like if you've played the game a lot and are wanting to experience something new. This is pretty cool. So we could speed up you to be faster. I need to speed up Nenu, but I can't speed up Nenu. iShot's legal. We're allowed to play it. The corn can take damage. You can have powerful. You can get shackled. That'll... Uh-oh. Shackle perk crashed it, I'm assuming. Okay, well. We'll boot back up. Don't you worry. It's coming. I'm just assuming it was the shackle perk. I have the shackle perk that makes it so they take increased damage. And I'm imagining that's what it was. Let me see if I can find you the output of what I most recently did. Shoot, I don't know where that is off the top of my head. But that's what I'm assuming, because I just played a card with Shackle for the first time. And I hadn't done that before. Tis my guess. This is why I'm here. I'm doing testing for the mods. Definitely not just playing for my own benefit. Okay, I'm gonna not do that this time. We'll camouflage. Okay, yeah, we're not doing nearly as much damage as we did before. Difference between you and the target, right? So we have 1, we have 2. And now we can play one of our cards. We can camouflage and we can burning shot potentially. It's not enough damage. Yeah, if I had shackled him, it would have been enough damage. Okay. Well, that's fine. We can continue to speed people up. That is no problem for us. Yeah, there we go. We can even trace, and we can draw Blitz finally. That's a thing that's in our deck. Okay, okay. This try went significantly better. Should I try it again just to test? Okay, yeah, it's definitely the shackle. Good thing this game has great autosaves. Don't play the shackle card. Got it. Because he even does the damage, and then the applications have to happen after damage. I should have saved my log again. That's kind of funny, not gonna lie. Oh, yeah. I used to be a QA tester, so it's funny. It's like, I feel bad not being able to pull things off, or rather, like, I feel bad not being able to give the info immediately to the person who's developing things, because I'm like, I should be doing that. That's my job. Just like a funny thing. Okay, yeah, so we have the 8 fast. It stays. Yeah, that's so good. Okay. You know what? That is definitely the perk that we needed early. I think this makes a huge difference in our DPS. Aim shot, sadly, we can't play. This is a really cool purple aim shot. Take another deflect. I don't think I need a charge battery. I'm not going to go for the vigilance on Sigrun. We'd be scrying it away a lot. I mean, maybe that would be for the best too, because it's something that could just be scryed away. I don't know. Profane, we could forage. Would I rather just forage? I think I'd rather try for the forage. Please don't, like, fail super hard. I'd rather not lose super hard. Wow, we failed. That sucks. Free card upgrade, but upwind. I don't need a free card upgrade right now, and we can't do upwind safely, so let's not even try. Okay, trace ourselves. We still want to find just one thing. It's just one thing in the deck. Bin Bin, did you put weighted on expert tracker? Why is it at the bottom of my deck 2 fights in a row? Why'd you do this to me? To me personally. I'm fairly sure I did not make it lazy. Is the top of your deck in the other one? Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm mostly just trolling you. It's it's just funny that it's twice in a row on this run. It's on the bottom. Right. Yeah. Okay. Instant problem with fast stacking is we can only have one hero actually do fast stacking. I started giving fast to all my heroes. I'm like, oh yeah, this buff totally makes sense. I can just fast everybody. That's not how this works. And Binks is not the right person to apply fast, I don't think. Well, maybe. I don't know. He's a scout just like any other. And we already have the fast perk on him, right? Yeah. So, like, maybe I'm overthinking it. But we didn't spec for that is the only issue I have. Ooh, couldn't do 56 damage. Might have wanted to do 56 damage. Okay, well, oh, here's Toolbox. Oh, I can't camouflage Blitz. That feels rough. There's Quick Shot. And there's the Toolbox, which I could give myself fast. It says 97 damage. And then chains multiple times. It did okay. With stealth, it would have been a little bit more. The problem is, yeah, it just runs out of damage so fast. I don't think the mark is enough to keep it relevant at its current state. Oh, this is bad. No, don't do it. Ah, that sucks. Okay. I love the damage by 50% or not. Or so. I don't... I don't know if upping its damage will matter as much. I mean, it's a good single target damage anyways, I guess is like what I'm saying. Like, its damage that I just dealt was actually really solid. It's just that it's not... Chain does not make for effective sweeping. I think that's the only issue, really. It's like you can't actually effectively sweep with chain. Maybe. Or maybe it needs like multiple benefits off of mark or something. I don't know. Alright, we can only play one of these cards. So I have to choose who I'm getting rid of. You're trying to deal damage most likely. And you're annoying. Okay, having 2 heroes go down is real bad. We also don't like have a healer or anything, so like I can't fix this. We have to just get lucky. So that's bad, because relying on luck is not something you want to do in a card game. Or any game, really. Okay. The hit and runs are really good. I think... I can't believe I just said the hit and runs are really good. That sounded wrong coming out of my mouth. That's not... No, shouldn't say things like that. But I think the hit and runs are kind of good. We're not quite fast enough to OTK in terms of damage. Which is becoming a problem. Okay, expert tracker's on the top now. That's fine. Can draw it. We can grab a deflect. We can grab a deflect. We can grab a deflect. We can play this card. Alright, there's all the cards we can play. We can expert tracker Sigrun. That's what we're supposed to do. Can't play captivating voice, so don't even try it. Could try healing with Wings of Heaven, maybe? I don't know if that's what I want to do, though. Scroll speed. Maybe it's less interesting, then? And then we could trace our boy. Make sure he's drawing some appropriately good cards. We have... Maybe we get rid of that quick shot. I don't know. Are we going to have Energize? We are. So we have a big expensive card on the top of the deck, which means we have to play Transmission. We want to play Sharp. Probably want to Ice Lance, maybe. I don't know, does that matter? What's better, 3 mark on 2 guys or slowing this guy down by a bunch? Let's find out, shall we? Don't know if I'm going to be actually playing a speed difference card, but we'll find method to this madness. Probably just draw a bunch and then, yeah, it seems better. Uproot, Chant of Initiative, so you're super fast. You can have... You're going down for sure. Yeah. Now I do too much damage with Blitz. Maybe just make it so that I can target any monster with it, and then maybe it'll be a better card. On like, at least on the upgrades. Make it target any monster. I ended up doing slightly too much damage so that it'll actually do less damage. Okay, so I need to keep it doing less damage so that it does more damage. What a novel concept. That's way too much damage. I think this is fine though, right? Because then this should just... No, it doesn't finish him off. Okay. There should be a world in which we have this. So it does 77. We do this. It does 95. We do this. It does 123. And then we can just do double hit and run. End the fight. Maybe one day we'll heal. Alright, we are able to take out 2 monsters. That's our capacity right now. So, not good. And the new Death's Door stuff makes this harder. Not enough gold or shards. Oh. I wonder how much gold and shards we need. Wait, as a fellow craftsman, I demand 300 for the discount for the rings. Wait, but we don't have 300. It's a little bit buggy there. That whole interaction. Obviously something went wrong. Rusty ring? Oh man, imagine Bernard run where you just found rusty ring at this guy. That'd be crazy. Alright, we don't want any of those. Also, the same ring showed up twice. Attack them after my shot. I'm gonna save and we're gonna try that. That is a base game bug. Gotcha. I was really hoping I was about to cheese the game there. Attack them after my shot. Okay, let's try it. 27%. I just want to give it a shot so we can hope. Ah, yeah. Why would it be a ranged attack? Okay, I don't want to deal with a burn in the deck the whole time because that's... Injuries are so much more devastating than they used to be. I still don't like it. The mod makes it bearable, you know what I mean? Like, I understand the whole point's adding difficulty. But my goodness, does it disincentivize risky play. Which I guess is, like, maybe the point, but, like... I don't know. I like playing risky, I suppose. So... It makes me sad. Okay. Draw. Come on. Okay. I mean, would have rather had maybe some of the other cards, but we got what we needed. There goes Death's Door. Glad we're not drawing that. Don't necessarily need this, so it wouldn't be bad either. Scroll of Speed is a lot less useful on you. I definitely, desperately needed to change the speed positioning here. Ah. I needed Binks in front. I have such a bad regret not doing that on this run so far, but if we fail, then we'll be able to do it again later. This actually seems fine as like an opening turn. I guess I could have scried Nanu then. Powerful, powerful. Sharp. Damage myself, because that's good play. Apply stuff, and then Binks go fast. You also don't get the discount, I believe. Gotcha. Okay. Got a fast card. 1, 2. Come on. Let me have that damage. Okay, we have a blitz, but we don't have the energy. Once again, I'm out of the energy. Close. Close to being great. At least you're not doing anything. I love when enemies don't do anything. Alright, maybe blocks for us, so then whatever fire we would take, we don't. No, you take fire immediately, but, you know. Yeah, this should be enough to win. Like, certainly. Especially with a bunch of mark. So, we're safe. Not a bad amount of damage. And more sharp. Alright. Dude, Binks says more sharp than Nanu. Brutal. Don't apply. Don't do the thing. Don't do the thing that crashes the game. Alright. We're good. Detection start. It's not what I want. Another transmission seems nice. I'd like to draw that more to give our Nenu a better chance. We are trying to do a lot. Double Strike marks the back hero now, or monster and poisons back monster. Okay. And targets a sorry, or poisons a targeted monster. Okay. Poison seems so good now. I genuinely think poison will be good. Fear not, we will help you. Can you give me a heal while you're here? No? No luck? Dang. Okay. Well. Do the thing you know you want to. No. No, you will not tempt me. Okay, we're now into the later half of the act. We haven't leveled up yet. We're not even close. How are we not even close? Or I guess these fights are worth more experience because they're like the later half of the act experience, right? I feel like I did a bunch of stuff. I thought I did a bunch of extra stuff here. Meteorite. Is this wait, is Meteorite actually decent? Is this good? Deal damage based off of target's crack times 3. Target sides as well. Holy Bin, I think you did it. I think Meteorite's playable. At least the purple version is. Yeah, the blue version seems pretty good too. Ish. Okay, yeah, and then the Meteorite single target version. Okay. Yeah, wow, that actually seems pretty decent. That's cool. We simultaneously need to do this, and we can't afford to do it. 2 HP Andrin that's a lot of hopes and dreams we're relying on here. I genuinely don't know why Shackles is breaking the game. Is it not doing it on your end? Or is it that it is doing it on your end and you just have no idea what's going wrong? We don't have any extra energize. This is interesting. I'll have to make a decision at some point. Need to take you down, probably. If I know what make that card goodish is commendable. It wasn't doing it on my end earlier. Okay. Which means maybe it's a problem with how I've loaded things, potentially. Ooh, having 1 less energy here is actually really detrimental. I mean, obviously it's really detrimental, but it's like really detrimental. Okay, we did some damage to you. Can't we take anybody out? We can sprint twice. How much resistance? You have 52% resistance? Dang. So it doesn't matter that I have how much speed right now? 38 speed. This quick shot just doesn't do enough. So we hit and run. We hit and run. Oh, that's so painful. Oh, no. Well, that's bad. Probably have to reload the combat for that. Who would we scry? Yeah, we have to reload the combat for that. That's just not gonna work. I changed it, I changed the way it works to make it prettier with the codes. Hopefully that will fix it regardless. Yeah, I see. Yeah, maybe I just download that and then it'll be good. 1 HP is brutal. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Ah, we traced ourselves again. Did we have to trace ourselves again? I can't remember. We did. That's right. We got a bad opening hand, and that's what went wrong. And we're not able to just draw immediately because we actually just don't draw anything relevant. I see what happened. Okay. But we have to trace ourselves again. We don't want rupture. I don't mind the detection expert tracker. I hope maybe take this guy down. Minus 3% resistances is not a lot. The transmission, we ended up drawing too much. So maybe we draw a little bit less and then we are okay. Actually. Yeah, this might be a better option for us. Transmission, we'll have their scroll of speed onto literally anyone. Anyone who's gonna survive probably would be a better choice. And then we can also play a detection. So now at the very least, we should have more damage. Give you speed. We have adrenaline, we have camouflage, quick shot. Would you ever consider corrupted Hellblade for this build? I mean, I would if I was using Mark II slow. Maybe. I don't know. What does corrupted Hellblade do on this one? Okay, this does... Yes. Yes. I was gonna say, if you made it so that corrupted Hellblade increased max charges by double, essentially, then yes. Otherwise, I'd have so much mark that I would have no need for such a thing. But yes. Seashell gives stanza 2? Increase the cost of the highest song spell in your hand by 10? What is this? What are these items? Man, okay. Sprint. Hit and run. Enough damage. Not enough damage to take anything down, but you're going to target the back hero. I have evasion. You're going to purge a random hero. And you're going to have a bunch of evasion. And you're going to target a random hero. But I might be able to take you down next turn before you go. Wait, I should have changed that from 10 to all. Or wait, that's on my version, not the live version. Never mind. Gotcha. Okay. Whew, we're fast. We're still fast. We're still fast, and we still have Chant of Initiatives in the deck. Well, we can speed up people. You can be slowed down. So who needs to be sped up now? You need to be sped up now. Mark on you to make you go down faster, and then sure, I don't know what I'm drawing. How long does it take to make all these changes? These seem insane. Yeah, how long did it take? That's a good question. I think the minus 100 speed from Hellblade plus that perk would be fun to see one day. Yeah, I agree. I don't know if I'm doing this the right way. The early game is just so hard for this run. So I'm just opting for more traditional, but that might not be the correct way. Speed difference. That's not enough chill yet. Unfortunately. That's gonna be damage. I need to speed up people. I have to make a decision on whether I want to go join my wife doing something or not, which I don't know. I'm tempted. What do you think, guys? Do I go? Oh, shackles would be so good right now. Imagine removing 3 evade from this guy. Ooh, gotta make a decision. Go spend time with your wife. That's the right choice, right? That's always the correct answer. I'm having so much fun playing this. I guess I can play this tomorrow. She's going to spend time with a group of friends, to be fair. This is like a party she's going to. Okay. We'll set that up though. Okay. Difference between me and the target. It's 53. This one targets, right? So the benefit is you camouflage, and then almost take him out. That's unfortunate because now he's gonna purge. This guy also purges. That's right. Purge 3. Andrian's alive somehow. That's inconceivable. Anyone ever see Princess Bride? You know what I'm talking about? This is dangerous. But yes, I've opted to spend time with my wife. It is the smart and correct choice. I love Princess Bride. It's so good. Such a good show. Movie. We don't have a lot of cards in our deck, huh? Okay, we have Blitz. We have some speed. You think does Blitz end up being worth it here? It doesn't. Princess Bride is one of my all-time favorite favorites. It's not even close. Yes, fellow Princess Bride levels. What the heck is this card? Guitar solo. Self. Grant stanza 2. Oh my god, the stanza plays. Also, that's an upgraded Blitz. I don't even think I should take it, but like I'm tempted. And Shatter is unchanged. Bin, can you buff Shatter now that it's bad? I was doing the math on it earlier. I think you have to have like 100 chill for it to start to be as good as like Frost Nova for Cold Snap purposes. But at the very least, the single target version should scale at like combustion levels, maybe. I don't know. Or like, I would rather like the get less crack and get more chill charges, because crack stacks up so fast. It just doesn't feel like it's a part of the late game. It tends to fall off at exactly when you don't want it to. Please make Cold great again for Shatter at least. That'd make me happy. Adding more stanza cards is so awesome. It is. Like, I'm like, I want to play with this card. I can't afford to play with this card, but I want to play with it so badly. Oh. Yeah, using that skip button, it's one of the hardest things I can do right now. Do I try for this Blitz? We need energy more reliably. This is fun. This is immensely easier than the last time we were playing this, right? Oh no, Starry Night's dangerous. We have to save before we try it, but if I could, I'd love to remove Death's Door in Sigrun's deck. And potentially Andrin if he dies here. But Starry Night could just immediately end his life, and that would be traumatic. Look at Quartet 2, I think I made it into the mod. Alright, give me one moment. Don't snipe Andrin. Yes! Okay. What is it? What is Quartet? Quartet, there it is, okay. All heroes get stanza 2, discover 1, and place 2 on top of your deck. You get Discordant Ditty, Harmonious Hymn, or Discordant Ditty Take 2 upgraded. Which does different things than the you suffered -2 card draw. Harmonious Hymn giving Inspire? That's so good. Cool. Okay, that's awesome. And you could go to stanza 3 on all heroes? Whoa, but it requires stanza 3 to get there. Wait a second. That's less good. I mean, obviously it's still like not bad, but that's less good. Okay, that's awesome. That's really cool. It's a very jank card, yeah. But it seems like a lot of fun. Stop being at the bottom of my deck, Expert Tracker. I will find you. It needs a lot of work. It does. We got a detection. I want to trace away all of the stuff I don't need. 2, 3, literally bottom of the deck. How dare you? Okay, Captivating Voice, not what I need. Quick Shot, maybe. I don't know. Do I life tap here? Possibly. Scroll of Speed, Chant of Initiative. They're not going to be the cards that save my run, really. Curse of Exhaustion might be at least helpful, so we'll try that. Faint, and okay. Well, Andrin might survive, maybe. He's got some health. You need to go, because you're going to slow me down. I then have to lose health so that I can maybe take you out faster in a different way. Yay. This is gonna be real tight on whether we have a chance or not. You're gonna speed yourself up by a lot, but that's okay because you're kind of slow to begin with. Okay, we did get energy. We have sprint. We have wrench. And then blitz does damage. But we can hit and run first. And then we can camouflage blitz. Yeah, it's just not good enough at sweeping. For 4 costs, that's a lot. It's a lot to devote yourself to on a run. Dang it. And now the slow is gonna destroy us for this next turn. Yep. Okay. Alright. Maybe instead what I could do... It would have been better without the camo, I think. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It may crash the game sometimes. Sorry, I just read that. Just catching up on the comments. That's funny. Okay. So we know we want to draw into that. We can look at the top 5. We get rid of everything else. Vigilance. Draw. We have a ton of block. We get the speed. We get the detection. We have the expert tracking. I need to do more than I did, but maybe, I don't know if a quick shot really matters that much. It does if I can take out the guy faster. That's truth. It's a truth. I don't know if it's the truth. You're having trouble. Dude, if the shackle was working though, I think it would have been real good for these fights that we're doing. It would have been a nice one. Got this. Maybe that's the right play. Deflect. We have like slight survival. Please win, Nenu. Okay. So without the shackle... This is 61 damage now. Yeah, we could do like a hit and run. What did we oh, we had powerful on you before, that's what it was. Yeah, that sounds right. Powerful, I think I'm under prioritizing. This is difficult. It's very difficult. Does this make enough difference? I mean, theoretically, this gives me 4 more damage. No, it's not enough of a difference. We could camouflage blitz. And then, no, that's not enough either. Come on. We're at such low health. This is not how we should be playing this. But we're trying. We're trying our darndest, okay? This should be fine. Draw. It's basically the same exact turn as always. Have that. Yeah, we drew into powerful before by getting rid of quick shot. And was that worth it? I don't know. Wait, I didn't need to get rid of the quick shot to do that. Oh, but we have double Odivore. Okay, maybe that's worth it though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. If I'm gonna make a card scale exponentially with slow, a double slow type thing, what do you think it should be? Corrupted Rupture? When you say exponentially, like doubling slow, A corrupted rupture, like you're saying, use corrupted rupture to double slow on a card. I think if you're gonna do a double slow, I would make it a rare card, or not a rare card, like an epic card, and just have it be its own card. Something that is 2 to 3 cost does make sense if we're targeting like single monsters here. Sorry, my brain is catching up to the question. I think... Fast, fast. Okay, Blitz. That's a lot of damage. The problem is I want hit and run to be able to do the damage that I need. Can it? Yes. Okay. Then does Blitz... No, unless it... Yes! Alright. Now there's a chance. You're gone. I'm sorry, Binks. Okay. We're here. We're in it. We are directly in it. I need to trace myself to draw the speed cards. Speed cards must be drawn. For both my heroes, I think. Fast, fast. Cool. Speed, speed. Cool. Apply, apply. Block for fun. And hope. Okay, she almost died. Which is bad. But she didn't die. Which is good. Nenu, can you possibly win? It'll be close. Quick shots free, gunshots free. It doesn't really matter either way. Okay. It's like it was weirdly Blitz. I think I could have done that in a more damaging way. No, he's still faster because I lose all my fast. Yeah, that sounds right. Ah, that's painful. Alright. I, unfortunately, have to get ready to go. I apologize. I'm going to have to be ending the stream before getting anywheres. But you know what? I think we've learned a lot. I may come back to this run. I may try something slightly different. I could go for a Corrupted Hellblade, right? Like, I guess I could go to Fabor, or I could go to Velcraft Mountains, and I could go to Faborg if we're trying to do the speed slow. Yeah, I think I should have done that in a different way, actually. When I looked at it again, I should have done that slightly differently. But we could try for that other run that we're talking about here. I'm gonna... Like, my wife's still on her way back from the market, but I have, like, some slight time here. I'm like, maybe if I can recreate that exact scenario, like, I could do this. I could do this fast enough, right? I also have things updated a little bit and fix the shackle stuff. Oh, yeah, the shackles actually might make a big difference, too. But, yeah, we could maybe go all in on the mark idea and worry less about the chill idea. That'll be interesting for us. That was slightly less damage. That was inefficient damage-wise. I shouldn't do it like that, but that's fine. I gotta move fast. Gotta move fast and gotta play fast. Okay, the chant here, the detect there. Believe in yourself. And you can do it. Alright, this ended up being just the right amount. Crazy. Crazy. Okay. Yeah, you unfortunately get targeted. Would have been nice if they could have targeted Andrin on one of those, but they did on that one, so that's fine. You know, we did well enough. And we traced ourselves. And I got rid of stuff for the Chant of Initiatives earlier. Did I need to, though? Maybe yes. Maybe yes. I do technically need to. Because we have one extra draw. We have one extra draw is the thing. So with one extra draw, I could draw into Rupture, and I could play the Rupture. Right. Don't forget that you have the thing. So speed. Yeah, maybe keeping Trace could be the right way, but I actually think I had the hand to deal with it. I just played wrong. Which is, I know, weird to say because it felt like I was playing pretty okay, but this is correct, I think. So we have a sprint. Right, the problem is, like, I can't see my damage very easily. I think Blitz is correct to do immediately here. Does so little damage to you. I'm wrong. I'm wrong in many ways. We're so close to dealing enough damage here. All right, we're gonna exit on this turn. I'll put down a save on this turn, and I gotta go now. My wife is back. Okay. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. Sorry I didn't get very far. I am having a lot of fun exploring this new mod. I hope you'll join me next time. That might be tomorrow. I still need to talk to GA to see if we're doing a stream on, like, something tomorrow for rankings. We've been doing rankings all the time, but I'll definitely be back to play a lot more of this mod. I'm super excited to do this right now. And if you have any challenge ideas, let me know. And if you enjoy the video, please leave a like. Helps out the channel a lot. And if you want to see more, subscribe to see it. Yep, that's right. I got my end shenanigans correct.